The state's legislative session is coming to a close, and one bill still being debated deals with how state prisons work. It comes after a strike by corrections officers earlier this year and the beating of an inmate in December. 7 News reporter Mark Mason Jr. takes a look at the changes and what North Country state representatives think about them.
A bill meant to reform New York's prisons and jails. That's up for a vote from state lawmakers on Thursday.
I think the intent of the bill is to increase transparency in the prison system. That would be largely, I think, the objective. However, I think it's somewhat maybe misfocused a little bit.
Included in the bill are 10 pieces of legislation, one of which would mandate extensive camera coverage across correctional facilities. Assemblyman Scott Gray and William Barclay say they don't have a problem with that part of the bill.
Everybody that's acting bad, whether it's a incarcerated individual or, unfortunately, if it happens to be a CO, it'll be in full display.
Something the assemblymen do take issue with is allowing inmates 3 years after release to hold the state liable for physical, psychological, or other harm while incarcerated. Gray and Barclay say it's a system that's bound to get abused.
That's going to open a floodgate of litigation, and I don't know what other circumstance where we toll a statute of limitations while someone's in prison.
Senator Mark Walczyk released a statement saying the state needs to address safety issues by repealing HALT, securing vendors, and screening inmates for drugs. Senator Dan Steck told 7 News passing this bill is a snapshot of where Democrats' priorities lay, a slap in the face to our state employees who work in our prisons, and why our correctional facilities and communities have had ongoing public safety crises. A vote on the bill is expected Thursday evening. Every North Country lawmaker we reached today agreed that this bill does not address the issues presented from the wildcat strikes earlier this year. Mark Mason Jr., 7 News.